going on YouTube? It's your boy from Bearded Existence coming back to do another video. That I'm also going to show you guys out there how you can tame up a big beard if you got to go to work, you know, or you stepping out, you got to go out to eat, go out to dinner, you don't want food all in your beard. I'm going to show you one of my techniques I do to kind of tidy my beard up and make it look a lot smaller than it really is. So first thing I do is I use one of these. Somebody told me already, these are called scrunchies. I said I was never going to say scrunchie on video, but I did, all right? Pardon me. And what I do is, first step, I take my beard oil and I put it right on my scrunchie, all right? And that's because I know these things are rough on your hair and they dry your hair out. And then I'll just massage that right on in, okay? And then I'll take my beard oil and I'll put it right on the rim of my hand there, all right? Line that pretty good. All right, and why I do that is because then I didn't take my hair and I do that like that. All right, take the scrunchie, put it around once, make a loop, put it back through. So I'm wrapping my beard 2 times in the scrunchie. I don't want to go more than that and make it too tight, too rough on the beard. All right, I already don't really like using these things, but you know, in certain circumstances, you know, you have to. All right, so this is what I'm left with. I'm left with a, you know, with a beard ponytail, so to speak. All right. Now, depending on how neat you want it, you can have this knot under here. If you want to hide it more, you know, you can position it how you want to position it. Okay, so now I take this here and I kind of just twist it a little bit. All right. All right, so here we have, you know, we have my beard, and then I hope you can see, we have my beard, and then, you know, I have this scrunchie here. Okay, so I take that, wrap it around, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to tuck it under, but I'm going to stick my hand in here to try to find it, and I'm going to push it straight through, push my finger through. And I'm going to take my finger so I can find it, and there we go. I separated the beard. We'll push it right through. All right, so there it goes. This is the tip. This is the tip of the ponytail that I created. All right. Now I take that, and what I do is I just lift up one of the bands from the scrunchie, and I stick that in there. And why I do that is that's gonna keep it from coming out. All right. Now once I do that, I just neaten up the beard a little bit. Okay, and there you have it. 1, 2, 3. It's pretty simple. All right, so now if I want to go somewhere, I want to look like my beard is not huge, you know, there you go. I guess if you want to go on an interview, you know, something like that, or you just have a big beard but you don't want to rock your big beard at work, or you want to kind of work where you don't want your beard to get caught in something. You're going out to eat, like I said, you don't want to worry about food all in your beard or your beard in your plate, because sometimes my beard will rest in my plate if I put my head down or something. So, you know, there you go. All right. Now, part 2 of this video. I'm trying to keep this video running as quick as possible. My brother Daddy One asked me about ingrown hairs. Said that he's experienced some bald spots, and what do I do for ingrown hairs? All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a diagram on how I get rid of ingrown hairs, and I'm gonna show you a little tip. Okay, so I'm guessing that if you're experiencing bald spots from ingrown hairs, you're probably plucking the hairs out on a regular basis or in the same area. And generally for me, I get my ingrown hairs in the same spots, usually back here, you know, right where I shave that line. And, you know, I may get some up in this area. Okay, so I do not pluck ingrown hairs. I'm gonna show you what I do. All right, so basically, let's see if I can draw this for you so that you can see. All right, I'm no artist, okay? And I'm sure you probably see that already. Okay, so basically, this is your face, this is your skin, your ear, all right? And I'm gonna see if I can draw you what an ingrown hair does. So what it does, basically, it grows out of the follicle and then curls back into the skin. Okay, let's see if you can see that. All right, so the hair grows out of the follicle, and because us brothers have curly hairs, it curls right back into the skin. Okay, so now what you do in this situation, there's two types of ingrown hairs. There's this one where you can get to the hair, and normally what brothers will do will pluck this out. And then you got another kind that'll grow, but it doesn't make it out of the skin. And it's in there like that, okay? So I'm going to show you what I do to get rid of both of these. First step, get yourself a good tweezer. I'm going to put the link in the description of this tweezer here. What makes a good tweezer for me is the tips here, the point is sharp, okay? Because you don't want a dull or wide tip tweezer and you really got to dig and be digging in your skin. You want something to be as less invasive as possible, okay? This is a cross, and I had these for many years. It used to be blue, as you can see on the inside. And don't mind the tip, that's not dirt. You know, I'm old school, so sometimes I do a little bit of sterilizing with fire. All right, so that's why the tip is black. All right, so basically, let me see if I can get here. What you do is you just take the tip of the tweezer, while the tweezer's open, you stick it where that hair is, right in that area. You try and find that area and just pull it out. Boom. Now, what you're doing is you're taking the hair, and the part that's going to release the easiest is not the one from the follicle, because you're not plucking the hair out, but the part that has grown back in. Once you get it out, all right, that hair is not going to grow back into the skin as it starts to get longer. All right, so you'll be good. Now, if you pluck that hair out, you're starting that process all over again. So the best thing to do is not to pluck the hair out if you don't have to, okay? You just get the tip that has grown back into the skin, get that out, all right? And that hair will have the chance to get longer, and then you won't have to worry about that ingrown hair anymore. Now, something like this one, you may have to dig a little. So what I do is I look for that little black spot. Maybe it's a line, you can see the hair, and you start digging in with the tweezer. You know, you may need to get a needle, you know, or a pin or something, and go in that way. And once you see the hair gets exposed, just pop it right out, same way, and it'll come right out, all right? And again, you're not plucking the hair completely out of the skin. You're just taking the tip of the hair that's grown back in, and you're taking it out, all right? Now, the more you pluck hairs, the more you're starting that growth process all over again. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get another ingrown hair. So I do not pluck the hair all the way out of the skin. I just go ahead and pull it out that way. All right. Now, when you do that, you're gonna, you are gonna have little areas where you may be able to tell where you plucked that ingrown hair. By the following day, by the time I wake up in the morning, if I do this at night, that bump is gone. Okay. The hair itself is what's causing the inflammation and causing you to get a bump or whatever, and that bump will be gone. Now, to get rid of any scarring, this is what I use: 100% cocoa butter, and I just apply that, right to the skin, right to the area where I have the ingrown hair. And that's all, man. That tip, that should work. Try not to pluck those hairs out, pop them out, and without completely removing the hair from the follicle, and you should be good. You should, stop getting them bald spots, and that's the best way to treat ingrown hairs, especially if you're looking to grow a beard. You don't want to be continuously plucking and pulling hairs out. All right, brothers. Thanks for sticking with me. Stay bearded, and I'll see y'all again soon. Peace.